Hello, everybody! Welcome back! Alright, so I got new stuff for you guys, always. You guys get treated so well. Let's check it out. What we have is the layout of the hospital, which is again part of the facility. So there's all the facility down below. This is the hospital area. It's a front of sorts, but it is not. um, and this is just kind of where the majority of the people go when they are ill or sick. So, I'm going to get the walls in, and we're going to get everything kind of put together so that you can see this in more of a 3D fashion, so you can have an idea as to what I'm talking about. I will see you soon. So, it occurs to me that you guys might think that why would I be putting in the stone? It's just going to be visible from the outside. Well, this once again allows me depth, and it allows me to be able to do things that I wouldn't normally be able to do. And I assure you, no stone is ever going to be seen. These walls are just going to be purely covered up. They will not be visible from the outside, but it does allow me just a little bit more depth and allows me to know exactly where I can build and where I cannot. Come on, guys. I have some things to show you. Well, I'll let you briefly see it. Not fully, but we've got some walls. We've got walls and walls and walls and walls. And all kinds of walls. And I will take you guys through all these walls all over the place that are amazing, and you can see color, which is fantastic. I am very happy to be out of the underground facility. But let me put some decorations and lighting to this, and we'll show you guys what is what. So many stairs. Oh my goodness. Oh, bright colors. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. And we are done. So let's go find out what I've done. Alrighty, so here we are at the main entryway. This area obviously has a little bit more work to do, but I didn't really want to get too involved with it just because there is a second area that needs to be installed. But we have aquariums with little fishies who get to swim, and we also have a secondary one over here. So this is like the waiting area where you can find out news and everything. And there's lots of fishies, fishy. And there's even some diamonds at the back wall. Not that anybody could get into here, but we also have some bathrooms. Woo, bathrooms. And we have bathroom. And most of it is just a little bit on the, little different. You know, it's still similar to what you saw down below, but there's a little bit more color to it now. So there's still white gonna be everywhere. There's still the same color of walls. They just get to have more accents, like ceiling and things. We're headed into trauma, so we have surgery rooms with all the things that you could ever possibly think of ever needing. We have some washing stations. We even have, this one is for food for the doctors so that they can just quickly grab something to eat. And while they're in like 3, 4, 10-hour surgeries, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how long surgeries take. So, but they could be all day things. I know that, and you know, they could, but they couldn't. But so yeah, we've got some trauma rooms. So for immediate access, and then we have some beds as well. And then we have another nurses station. And the nurses call all the shots as to where people go. Well, this nurse does, and this nurse takes care of recording supply closet, rearranging the board for surgeries and things like that. And yeah, so both nurses very, very important here. And again, same floor. You just kind of, get a little bit more color. And you will also see the same plants and things like that, same cork boards and stuff. It really isn't too different. We have physical therapy, so we have some floor mats, we got an exercise ball, we've got weightlifting machines, some weights, and being able to walk thingy. I don't know. I just see it in those offices. We have a vine. A plant has overgrown its welcome. And we have the cafeteria, which is missing a window. It will have a window, but there will be a window. We have some seating area. Obviously, with Minecraft, you gotta use your imagination a little bit to upscale, downscale on any particular thing. But I wanted to create a little bar over here that people could just sit at. We have the kitchen, similar again, with lots of color, but this time it is a little bit different. It's not just stuck on the ceiling. And then we have double doors for them to be able to deliver things. And we come over here to general surgery. So we have this one, just a general room. General room. This is where doctors can meet with patients and things. We have a shaman. We have restricted access, limited employees only. And this is the room you guys saw in that really brief clip that is restricted because this leads all the way down to the floors 1 through 4B. But you would think they would guard it, which they do. They do. We have psychology, head of psychology. But then we are back over here. And so we're going to take the other path down, and we're going to go and see what else is in here. Lots of things. And I love that I have now curtains. But we come over this way, and we have security offices, and the orange right there is just to remind them, hey, this is who we're looking for. If anybody escapes, that's who we're looking for. People in the orange jumpsuits, which is the same exact thing that prisons do. It's the same reason why a lot of prisons have orange jumpsuits as well. Makes it easier to see your prisoners escaping. So, in case you guys didn't know that, MRI machine. So there are 2 MRI machines here. And then we have the janitor's closet, I love my little cart here. Again, it's a little oversized, but it would essentially be smaller. A little bit smaller, not too much. They're very big. And then we have a water heater as well as supplies. Always janitor's closets are tiniest. All get out. Then we got all the blood types. So this leads right back into the trauma room, trauma center, and so that way it's right next to them should they need anything. And then they have just a whole bunch of supplies. And then we have another employee access that we go through, and this leads exactly to that same area of 1B, and now we're just to G. This is G. You guys are in G, which is the hospital. And again, we have a nurse's station. We've got 2 guards, and then we have some filing cabinets and some cameras, and they're watching Fight Night and all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of good stuff. So that is basically what I have for you. Again, more elevators. I don't know if I'm going to install elevators or not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. They're a pain to put in, and then if the redstone gets outdated, then I have to rip it all out again. So I'm not sure yet. As you can see, I didn't quite put in the stairwell over there quite yet either. But that is it for this tour. I am also kind of working on the outside. Keep in mind, I might rip it all out or change it completely. Still working, like I said, on the design. But I think I found that my colors for this were either going to be the mud brick or the sandstone, or there is a chance of it being the brick as well, just like the red and white brick. I'm not sure, but I will see you guys in the next episode when we finish off the hospital.